welcome to the Literature Lounge channel. I am your host, Dion Robinson. On this show, I will introduce writings I have done over the years in audio formats. To kick off the show, I will start off with my ongoing series called Sierra Alpha Prime. It is a science fiction genre that I've been working on for the past couple of years, and I am very proud to present this to you. The story is about a woman named Joilee who is stranded on an Earth-like planet. Joilee must face adversities of a harsh environment while learning the cultural ways of a primitive alien race for survival.
Sierra Alpha Prime by Dion Robinson. Overture. Human evolution is necessary to adapt to the ever-changing environment of the Earth's biosphere. The Homo sapien has to evolve from a single-celled organism to an intelligent bipedal entity. The human race has learned to create social order through ideology, religion, and government. However, if humanity explores nature's darker side, they can bring chaos and destruction using war as a heralding vessel. In the year 2237 CE, was a tribulation time for humanity. Earth's governments were in a global conflict. The United States and China were at war. The United Kingdom was at war with Russia. Countries in Africa and South America were warring within their continents. As technology advanced, so did the ruthless tactics of these warring countries. Within the middle of this conflict was the Trinitarian Group, which was established by Jean-Paul Garrison. In 2153 CE, Jean-Paul was an ex-military soldier who had a knack for war. Jean-Paul served as a weapons engineer in the United States Army. With his knowledge and ideal for creating effective innovative weapons, he established his family business, the Trinitarian Group. The Trinitarian Group was a private military company that researched, developed, and sold advanced weaponry, military-grade computers, and vehicles. Within 20 years of being a legal arms dealer for the world nation's government, Jean-Paul became a multi-billionaire. 5 generations later, Joseph Garrison inherited the family's company at the age of 23. Joseph Garrison later financed research in advanced weapons, computer chip technology, cybernetics, nanotechnology, biodome technology, and interplanetary space travel. His company established the first colonies on the Moon. Next, Joseph soon ordered the first surface colony on Mars, using biodome technology that his company created and perfected in 2247. In 2250 CE, Joseph built the first 2 planetary cities on the Moon and Mars, naming them Lunarium City and Marsidia. Over the years, the Trinitarian Group supplied the warring countries while secretly developing far more advanced tech for his own endeavors. Growing frustrated of the endless wars amongst the Earth's nations, Joseph and his family migrated to Marsidia. Joseph established his private government after switching his company's ethics from profit to policy. Joseph planned to overtake Earth and unite the nations under a Martian government. For years, Joseph secretly recruited mentally disenfranchised and disabled soldiers from every nation and augmented them with cybernetic and nanotechnology. Moreover, Joseph manufactured droids and drones to aid in his crusade. After years of planning, Lunarium City was the staging point to initiate his campaign. On April 22, 2270 CE, Joseph attacked Earth's key governmental cities. The Marsidian forces fired a dark matter weapon known as the Wrath of God on key governmental cities. To show his unrivaled power from the Earth's orbit, Washington, D.C., Beijing, and Moscow were vaporized in an instant flash. Within hours, significant world capitals such as China, America, and Russia were under siege. These events initiated the first interplanetary war, known as the Earth-Martian Conflict. The remaining Earth government formed a treaty known as the Earth Emergency Pact to fight against the Marsidian forces. For the next 20 years, Earth suffered countless losses and was losing the war. One last desperation act was to attack Mars head-on. This victory ensured the Earth's success. However, Joseph refused to accept defeat so easily. Joseph fired his dark matter weapon on Earth that disrupted the ecosystem. The Earth suffered unpredictable superstorms, great seismic earthquakes, and volcanic chain reactions. Ashes and sulfur covered the atmosphere, which blocked out the sun. Vegetation and the Earth's ecosystem slowly died. Many citizens migrated to completed biodome cities. Within these cities, anarchy became a human behavior as the strong preyed on the weak. To create planetary order, on March 9, 2095 CE, the remaining governments formed a one-world republican government by signing the Earth Cohesion Pact. From this treaty, the Earth Government Conglomerate was formed. The newly formed government rapidly established order using the remaining Earth's military as their authoritative enforcers. The government has a Senate of 20 members. 15 members have been lobbying the laws and policies of all the biodome cities. However, 5 members that are considered the High Council vote to put laws into effect. Moreover, they have established caste-like divisions within the human population. The military division enforced the government's laws. The recruits, military law enforcement, barracks, and armor and weapons depot are housed underneath this mid-sized biodome. Recruits who come here go through strenuous training. This training consists of hand-to-hand combat, weapons training, and zero-gravity training for space exploration and combat. After 6 months of basic training, students are either sent to their selected division to work. Those who stay in the military go through advanced combat training. Agricultural Science Division is where vegetation is genetically enhanced and grown. Scientists also research new ways to modify and create new species of food and plants that extend plant life and increase the production rate. Livestock is cloned, raised, and processed for consumption. The food is processed and shipped to the essential areas in ration packs. The Applied and Advanced Science Division was responsible for researching existing scientific theories and putting them into practical applications. This division was responsible for enhancing current technology. This division focused its research on extrastellar travel. They came up with many theories of creating wormholes and artificial black holes for space exploration. Yet, the division decided that those theories were too unsafe to put into practice. However, scientists turned to the very thing that nearly destroyed Earth. This division used dark matter technology to build light-wave engines. The majority of the governmental ships were equipped. Interstellar ships are equipped with a light-wave engine. Environmental Quality Division is responsible for ecological life support. This division was responsible for the quality of clean air and water. Working with the Agricultural Division, they apply technology to enrich the soil on Earth and planetary colonies. This division has crews stationed throughout the sectors within the biodomes to ensure life support systems are running at an efficient rate. They also work on theories of terraforming planets. They have successfully terraformed a small asteroid known as New Eden. These sectors are heavily guarded under the military. The Citizen Division is the least undesirable. A citizen who is deemed a useless eater or do not follow governmental rules is sent to do hard manual work labor. This population includes criminals and those who have not passed the government's requirements to work in any division. They are responsible for the maintenance and production of the population. However, with the acknowledgement of a dying planet, the Earth's conglomerate decided to look to the stars for humanity's survival. As a military base, the Earth Governmental Conglomerate converted Lunarium City to train their soldiers for space expedition. Shortly after, the Earth's Senate was moved to Marsidia and renamed the city as Hearthtropolis. With remaining the supplies from the defunct Marsidian government, deep space probes and ships were constructed to aid in the research and travel to the inner and outer realms of the solar system.